I'd like to thank our sponsor, Ratverse. Ratverse NFTs, guys, they are going on sale July 29th. You do not want to miss them. Thank you so much for Ratverse for sponsoring the channel. There will be 5 legendary NFTs. Here's a sneak peek of one of them. They're looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. They are the OGs of the VeChain ecosystem. I want to say thank you to Ratverse again for sponsoring the channel. Now, guys, you can pick up these Ratverse NFTs again on July 29th on World of V. All right, so this is going to be awesome, guys. The whitelist price is going to be 1,590 VeChain. The public sale is going to be 1,890 VeChain. So you're going to want to get in early in order to get that sweet discount on this new drop that Ratverse is going to be doing. The Rat X are 3D sculpted modeled, so they're going to be high definition, as we can see here on this sneak peek. They are looking pretty good. 10 Ratverse t-shirts to be won. One will be a normal giveaway, and the other 9 will be won on the mint. And also, guys, there's going to be a 100,000 VeChain giveaway coming soon, guys. If you want to know more about that, go ahead and join the Ratverse Discord. Alright, guys, so thank you again to Ratverse. Again, one more time, the mint date is going to be July 29th, and the whitelist price is going to be 1,590. Public sale 1,890 VeChain. Go ahead, scoop them up. Let's help these guys sell out, and thank you again. Good morning, VeChain family. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with yet another video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that notification bell so you never miss a Boomin video. We got these videos every single day. You don't want to miss them. Got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started, guys. Now, before we get into the VeChain news, just want you to know, guys, next week the Fed meeting will be occurring. There have been reports that the Fed is going to be raising interest rates up to about 100 basis points. There's also been talks that they're going to raise it only by 75 basis points. So whatever the Fed does, we're just going to have to act accordingly. They're talking about fighting inflation, meaning they're going to actively try to bring down asset prices. Just make sure that you are aware of that and do what you need to do accordingly. Again, I'm just going to buy up all my favorite cryptos when they inevitably go down and just hodl. All right, I don't got no TA or none of that bull crap for you. So yeah, pretty much U.S. Federal Reserve will opt for another 75 basis point hike rather than a larger move at its next meeting to quell stubbornly high inflation as the likelihood of recession over the year rises to 40%. Okay, so there's a 40% chance for a recession in 2023. I think the recession is already going on. We could already see people losing their jobs. Inflation's at an all-time high. I have less money in my bank account than I did last year. So that means recession to me. So during these times, it's imperative that you guys skill up. Maybe think about getting better paying jobs so that you can invest more. Inflation hit 9.1 in June, another 4-decade high, stoking expectations. The Fed, having only shifted gears from a 50 basis point hike to a 75 basis point hike last meeting, would act even more forcefully and go on a 100 basis point hike. But some of the more hawkish Fed officials in the public remarks have favored a 75% basis hike, tempering those expectations in the recent days. Last month, 75 basis hike was the first since 1994. So they're meeting next week, or tomorrow, actually. They're meeting tomorrow, and we'll see how the crypto market decides to react. All right, I think with the raising of the interest rates, the crypto market's going to go down a little bit. Okay, so, and if they keep raising interest rates, I think it's going to put downward pressure on cryptos, on the stock market, and on assets. So just keep that in mind. I don't know where VeChain's gonna go, but one thing I am certain of, guys, is that crypto does what it wants. And every time you think crypto is gonna go one way, it sometimes goes the other way. So if we could shrug off these rate hikes today and tomorrow, the sky's the limit for crypto. So just keep that in mind. Let's get on to the VeChain news, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. All right, so this is actually pretty cool. Guys, don't forget there's free trading on VC Official. Okay, let's check out the VC free trading progress. The volume for last 30 days, 4 million VeChain. That's actually pretty cool. Potential savings, 124,000 VeChain and potential savings. So this is pretty cool, guys. Shout out to VC. Let's keep chopping wood. Let's move on. All right, guys, we got a video here. This is Demetrius Nicolas. He's talking with a panel here about Metaverse. Is it just hype, or is it an untapped opportunity? Now, obviously, as you can see, this is an hour-long video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Maybe about 5 to 10 minutes of the video. Demetrius is going to be explaining the myths around NFTs and Web3, and I think it's valuable info. So let's take a look at what he has to see. Again, about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to play of it, and then we're going to move on.
Thank you, Christoph, for the introduction. Thank you, Vida, for inviting me to this event. Thank you, Crypto Valley. Thank you, Hodler, for organizing this amazing event, because I think it's very important when we're talking about innovation also to share our knowledge as pioneers in this industry. And our knowledge is increasing day by day, and we learn also together. So there's a circularity there in a way. So today we're going to discuss about the myth busting around NFTs and Web3. But before I jump there, let me give you a small introduction about VeChain. VeChain is a fully programmable EVM compatible layer 1 smart contract platform, which means that you can develop any blockchain solution like you do on Ethereum or any other ERC20 network, but faster, greener, and cheaper. And it's important to mention this because since our conception in 2017, our goal was to lower the barrier of entry for individuals, enterprise, community projects to test the waters of blockchain and build their use cases. Some tools we have developed is the fee delegation, which allows you to use blockchain solution without touching at all the crypto side of all, and also toolchain, which is enabling enterprises, but also individuals to build their use case without touching the smart contract or the crypto. And the solution that is being used by our big partnerships, along with DNV, PwC, Deloitte, BMW, Walmart, and many more to mention there. We have more than 70 live use cases, but nevertheless, today is about Web3 and NFTs. Having that said, let's start from where everything started, from Web 1. Web 1 used to be a very static way of browsing the internet. Emails, HTML, very static, as I mentioned, but very also ugly. So it was not that interactive the way that we have seen it from Web 2. And we have seen the essence of Web 2 mostly from the social media platforms like Facebook, Google, Amazon, but the bad side of the Web 2 was that those big companies, those big corporations were information centric, but also user taking advantage of the user data, like we have seen with the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal, that they were exploiting our data, and we're actually, as user, the product of the solution. And this is how Web3 came across. It's about decentralization, about owning your data in a very secure, immutable, and anonymized way, without having those companies exploiting your data on their own interest. Having that said, the half-truth, as I mentioned on slide, is because everybody says that Web 2 is going to be replaced by Web 3. And it's a half-truth because what we're going to see being replacing are some features and tools that Web 2 are going to become more obsolete. Why is it going to become more obsolete? Having that in mind, when you want to sign up in a service, you can sign up using your Gmail account, your Facebook account, your Twitter account. But when you sign up with those accounts, those are storing your data in the cookies form in a way that you don't know what is happening to your data. Web3 brings the decentralized wallet, as you mentioned, MetaMask, which allows you to sign up in those, let's say, websites, and you can interact without the storing of the data in a centralized database, which is important, as I mentioned earlier, about the exploitation of the data. And as many says that Web3 is going to be replaced in Web2, the reality is like Web2 and Web3 are going to coexist with the tools of Web3 enabling this decentralized identity, the ownership of the data by the users, and also monetization of their data in their own way without having the middlemen companies like Amazon, Facebook exploiting those data on their own interests. And why is important Web3 along with Metaverse is because Web3 will give the foundations for Metaverse. And there is another thing I want to mention about Metaverse since we're on this stage. There is a lot of misinformation and misconception about Metaverse. And I think the reason is because we have seen the Facebook getting rebranded to Meta, then also Facebook before rebranded to Meta, acquiring the Oculus, and everybody thought that Oculus is going to be the base for Metaverse. But the reality about Metaverse is all about the immersive experience. So you can accomplish immersive experience without having the accessories like Oculus, virtual reality glasses, or anything like that. So Web3 is going to be the foundation for Metaverse. And Metaverse is going to be interoperable in a way. We're going to see many Metaverses. We have seen also right now the first glimpse of the Metaverse, like Sandbox, Decentraland, even Roblox before that. But this is something we're going to see on a daily basis. And because what is also important to mention about those metaverses of Decentraland and Sandbox, they have an average of 40,000 users nowadays, where other platforms have more than users than that, and they are more centralized. So what is the missing element is going to be also a plug and play and testing the waters, and it will grow gradually. And that brings me to NFTs. NFTs, for first time in history, they have redefined the digital objects as we know them. For first time in history of the internet, creators can monetize from their digital items that they have created more than once. Because previously in the past, you can download a JPEG and monetize it, and the creator not getting anything of the pie. Those has changed, the NFTs have changed the game of these monetizations through digital objects. But NFTs are not just JPEGs. There is so much underlying technology, and most of the keynotes and speakers and business don't even talk about the underlying technology. And today I'm going to explain to you in a very pragmatic way what is the reality. An NFT is not just a JPEG, it's not just a digital file, but more or less it's just a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet in a decentralized manner, a token ID which is associated with a wallet ID, a decentralized wallet, and an owner. And this is what is NFT. What is missing there, though, from the previous one, is the digital file. And how we see the digital file in that aspect is by inputting the metadata. So we have the token ID associated with a wallet ID, and then on top of the token ID, on a vertical way, on the code, we write also the metadata, which points out on the digital file. It can be a JPEG, it can be a Word file, it can be anything. So NFTs are not just about selling digital art, selling digital item. It can be, in the near future, the perfect instrument of digital rights over the internet. Something that nobody can take it away from you, and you can exercise your rights over using your NFT. But that is something.
Great presentation there by Demetrius. Again, we're going to probably come back to this presentation in the future, just to get some more information there. But a lot of good stuff here. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and move on. That's not what I wanted to show you. Yes. So this is actually pretty cool. Shout out to VeChain Foundation for posting this Medium article here. VeChain technology in Shanghai. We took a look at this article a while ago. I didn't read the whole thing because I would be here for literally an hour just trying to struggle through reading it. But I wanted to take a look at this section here. VeChain technology in Shanghai. The 14th five-year plan for the development of Shanghai digital economy is based on the 14th five-year plan for the development of the digital economy issued by the State Council. It is formulated in accordance with the 14th five-year Shanghai's National Economic and Social Development Outline of the long-term goal of 2035. There's not only affirmation by the nation's top leaders about the top developmental potential of blockchain, Web3, and other areas of the digital economy, but also sets Shanghai as key development area and pilot of innovative applications. As the world leading enterprise tier sustainable blockchain platform, Shanghai VeChain Technology has been constantly committed to harmonizing blockchain technology with the commercial economy, concentrating on industrial applications of blockchain. VeChain has already proven many cases of enterprise-grade applications across various sectors such as food safety, carbon management, sustainable development, luxury goods, consumer products, alcohol, automotive, and so forth, establishing partnerships with a number of leading enterprises along the way. Let's take a look here. March 2019, South Asia's top luxury goods online trading platform, Rebonds, built the anti-counterfeiting trade solution for luxury goods based on the blockchain technology of VeChain. Handbags, leather goods, and other luxury items sold on the platform were assigned unique NFT identities, realizing the end-to-end traceability of origin and the integration of digital souls for physical assets, Digitals. We've talked about that before on the channel. The world's third leading certification authority, DNV, uses VeChainThor NFT technology for traceability and data management. Last year, the Republic of San Marino released its national digital vaccine passport, which is based on the VeChainThor blockchain, and NFT technology is applied to guarantee the uniqueness of the certification. When scanning the code for verification, relative institutions receive the on-chain certificate, proving the vaccine record is legitimate. This passport, issued by the national authority and processes data verification, does not involve personal information, ensuring sensitive data remains highly protected. Commercialized NFT solutions built by VeChain Technology create immutable connections between the digital and physical assets of enterprises, creating a wide, diverse application scenarios for brands, copyright, license, IP, and many other scenarios. So that's actually pretty cool, guys. VeChain is going to be all around the world, man. We're in China, we're in Europe. Hopefully soon we'll come on over to America. All right, guys. Time to end things here. 619 days left to the next Bitcoin block halving. Sorry for clearing my throat the whole damn video. Literally, I was fine this morning. Took the dog out for a walk. Came back in, hit record, and now I have allergies. Like, what? I don't understand what it is. I think my body is trolling me. It wouldn't be the first time, and it's probably not going to be the last. So, like I had predicted, Bitcoin's down a little bit. Well, let me go ahead and reboot this. Yeah, Bitcoin's down a little bit, guys. Tomorrow's the Fed meeting. I expect us to be in the red tomorrow and the next few weeks. Again, I'm just using this time to load up on my favorite cryptos. You guys know the drill. I'm not gonna sit here and bore you. One thing is, though, that Bitcoin dominance is slowly heading down. Typically, if we can get Bitcoin, the lower Bitcoin dominance goes, the better it is for altcoins, because people are moving out of Bitcoin and moving to altcoins. So we'll see if this number increases or decreases after the Fed rate hike. That's all I have for you today, guys. I love you all so much. Don't let your memes be dreams. I'll talk to you guys soon with VeChain and Cardano updates. Have an amazing day. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Before we end, I'd like to say thank you to our wonderful Patreons. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. Thank you so much for your wonderful support. Marilyn for Crypto, Anthony Andrews, Feruz Den, Kyle Bachi, CryptoSVT.si, Angeltopia, DNC Vale, Leon Jackson II, Kragan, Allflare LLC, and Lucky Sunshine Token. Thank you again. I humbly appreciate you. Go ahead, click the links down below, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and we'll be back with another VeChain and Cardano video.